My Adventures with Superman Season 2, Episode 3 is titled Full Metal Scientist. This gives viewers just a few subtle hints towards the character, or characters, should I say, that we meet in this episode. Please note that there are no spoilers within this review. What I will say about this series is that there are so many details, so many plot points and things going on that sometimes it makes it easy to forget key points. In this case, for me, it was the fact that Superman has a slightly different power set to what we're used to within this series, and that's something that we get to explore a little more in this episode, and it's a great way to keep new viewers, but also existing and lifelong Superman fans on their toes. Those two characters that I was referring to at the start of this review, well, I won't spoil all of them for you, but one of them is Dr. John Henry Irons. There are official images already doing the rounds, so this is not a spoiler. Again, like with most of the other characters, he has a slightly different yet very recognisable story, and here we see him really start to turn into Steel. He gets wrapped up in something that he can't get out of alone after he was set to announce his latest project to the public. After he failed to show up, questions started circling, and here we learn about the rogue killer robots that were covered up by the company that he's working for. What was great about this moment is that there are several teams on the ground trying to get to the same lead, and towards the end of the day they all meet together and put all the clues that they found together, and this sequence is just brilliant. It brings us a brilliant rivalry scene and relationship between Lois and Vicky Vale as they race and try to hinder each other in order to be the first to break the story. But overall, it's them finding out the truth about the cover-up that causes these killer robots to be released upon Metropolis. As always, the animation and action is impeccable throughout, and there are several cheer-worthy moments throughout as Superman takes down a bunch of robots with some rather unexpected help. I love these team-up moments. So far, we're very used to seeing Superman work alone, but here we get to see him team up with someone very similar to him in terms of persona, but also add a very different layer to the character and also the different fighting techniques. It just goes to show that you don't have to possess powers to be a hero. As always, despite the rather serious events of this episode, the humour still hits at every single opportunity, and that is something that I adore about this series. I also love the nuggets of wisdom within each and every episode. It really showcases the fundamentals of Superman, but also his supporting characters, and it also makes the episode and series more hopeful and inspiring. It seems every single episode is leading towards a bigger villain and a bigger plan, and I'm very excited to see where it's going to go from here. I really can't get enough of this series.